watching any news. I let the planet spin without me, 'cause everything has been without me sometime. And everyone will be alright if I'm not live by satellite. It's a beautiful day, I'm running away, don't bother to Facebook.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to Film Box Podcast, a movie podcast made for movie fans by movie fans, presented by Press Play. From tier lists and top fives to movie reviews and really bad hot takes, we've got anything and everything a movie fan could ever want. I'm your host, Aaryn Souza, and I'm joined by my two good friends, Connor and Sam. And it's going to be a good episode this time. Thanksgiving is come and gone.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving. How was your guys' Thanksgiving?
It was good.
It was very good. Got to cook a bit for once, besides just being
Nice.
the one to be served. So
Very nice.
it's cool.
I don't know about you guys, but when I Thanksgiving morning, I was at my girlfriend's parents' house, and we were watching Star Wars because Star Wars was on TV, and I was so happy about it. I was just sitting there in the living room, just watching Empire. It's like, yeah, this is nice.
There's like a total mess behind you. Like the kitchen's on fire. They're like, Aaryn, please help. And you're just like, Star Wars. Yeah.
Empire.
Lightsaber.
No, you just go in the kitchen and you just say, I know.
Nice.
Connor, do you get that reference or no?
Of course not.
Yeah, well,
Never mind.
it's a Star Wars one. All right. Anyways, we got a fun episode for you today.
What the heck?
We're gonna be reviewing. We're bringing back the reviews because we're reviewing the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So timely.
Yeah, I know. A week after Thanksgiving when this releases, but that's all right. We're reviewing Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, and we are going to also play. We got a couple games because that movie is notoriously like 25 minutes long.
Famously 25 minutes.
Yeah. So we're going to play a couple games too. But before we do that, we got to talk about what we've been watching lately. You guys, what have you been watching lately?
Go ahead,
I'll go.
Sam.
Yeah, I'll go.
All right.
So I think last episode I already said I would watch The Hunger Games. That review should be out. And then since then I've watched Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Shocker. I also watched 101 Dalmatians.
Nice.
And then I've recently seen the newest Ridley Scott movie, Napoleon.
Very nice.
So that's all I've seen.
All right.
Nice.
Since our last recording, I've watched The Holdovers. Definitely
Beautiful.
Yeah, definitely in my top 5 movies of the year. But I meant to ask you this because you said there's like that one line that like got your entire theater laughing.
Yeah. Yep.
Was it the penis cancer line?
It was.
Okay,
the
that's what I
penis cancer
thought.
one. Oh my God. It was just out of nowhere. And it just
penis cancer
killed.
in human form.
It's just the delivery was so good. And if you haven't seen the movie, spoiler alert, but not really, because it's just one line.
One line out of context.
Yeah, but he literally, at the end of the movie, is just like, you are penis cancer in human form. It's just like that pause. It just got me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, a great, phenomenal movie. I watched Lady Bird again, just because it was on Netflix. I watched The Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Thought it was pretty good, even though I haven't seen any of the other Hunger Games. I'm going to get to it.
wait, whoa, what?
Wait, you can't just throw that.
Huh?
You can't just throw that in there.
I haven't seen any of the other Hunger Games. I feel like it was one of those ones where I didn't watch the first one, and then like they came out at a point where I was like, well, I missed the first one. There's no point in trying to watch the other ones. So
Jesus.
I'm gonna get to
fair,
it.
but you need to watch it.
Yeah, no, I will.
Yeah.
I
know you were about to start watching Lord of the Rings too. Did you actually get to it?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, I sent them a message of me pulling up the extended version, and I made it 10 minutes, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait till I can watch this at home, and then I never got to it, but I will get to it. I will get to it.
You gotta. Yeah.
Let's see. I watched Napoleon as well. Yeah, I thought it was all right. But this is
dog.
Yeah. So
your review on Letterboxd was hilarious, by the way.
Thank you. It's got 1 like. I think that's Sam.
It was me.
Oh,
I liked it.
Oh.
It was me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to follow me on Letterboxd to see what it is. It's Connor Jameson, no vowels.
There you go.
I watched
CNNR JMSN.
Yes. I watched Saltburn as well, which the more I think about it, it's a wild movie. I honestly God don't know if it's a good movie, but it's like the prime example of like the shiny keys like attracting a baby, or like the claim. It's just like this movie looks so beautiful. Like I don't care that the plot didn't make a ton of sense. I don't care that like there's no thrills to this thriller. I was like, damn, this one looks phenomenal.
Like, look what I got.
Listen, the end of the movie is literally just Barry Keoghan just dancing naked in a mansion. Yeah.
Wow.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
It's just one of those movies where it's just like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Sounds like it.
And then, of course, a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Nice. Well, I have seen 3 movies since the last time we talked. Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, obviously. And then I watched the new West Side Story with Rachel Zegler. Because I think she's phenomenal, and I was very impressed in Hunger Games, so I needed to see what else she's been in.
Shazam too.
I will not be watching that.
Don't blame me.
Sorry, but no. And then, but no, I really like that one. And then I, on the other side of liking things, I watched Leo, which is the new Adam Sandler, Bill Burr comedy animated musical fever dream. Really is what it is. And it was not good. Spoiler alert. It was bad.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. It was bad. Adam Sandler does just the worst accent in that movie. Like, you gotta listen to it. You gotta watch it just to hear that accent and then turn it off because it drives you insane.
That was something that I noticed in Napoleon, like right off the bat. Because famously, it's got a lot of inaccuracies in it.
Yeah.
The one that stood out to me the most is they don't even try to fake a French accent. Like, this movie is about the French emperor and couldn't even be bothered to try anyone do a French accent.
It's like, I can just imagine in the meeting room there with sitting down with Ridley Scott, and they're thinking like, hey, these guys are French. We should probably give them a French accent. And like Ridley Scott just looks over to the dude that suggested it and just hits a button and launches him out the window. Like, go fuck yourself.
Well, this
is my movie.
That's what I love too. It's like Ridley Scott was like, I want to make a movie about Napoleon, and then historians are like, hey, some of this shit never happened, and he's just like, man, fuck you. I wanted to make a movie. Go touch
like, were you there? Were you there? No, you weren't. So how do you know?
Yeah.
For me, it just didn't take out from the, like, I still enjoyed the movie, and it didn't, like, it wasn't bad that it made the movie bad. It wasn't like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter or the movie Noah when they have those like rock giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's like, come on. But
yeah.
I don't know.
But before we move on, I have a little story to tell you guys about when I saw Saltburn.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you've been teasing this story to us.
So, Well, first off, I was gonna go see this movie at 9:30 in the morning. Glad I didn't.
That would have been a choice, I'm sure.
First off, the movie theater, I don't know if like their computers were down, but like there was like maybe 100 people just in the lobby, just like running around basically. When I get into the theater, I think people snuck in speakers because they would just start playing porn halfway, like just intermittently throughout the movie.
Oh,
like
God.
It would just be like a normal scene, and then you just hear like that I'm not gonna make the sound obviously because
what, you don't want me to pull that for audio?
Exactly. It's like the woman moaning one.
Yeah. The famous one
famous,
that
like it's like
is over it's like blasts out the speakers.
Like listen, turn up your volume, and then it's that. They just kept playing that to the point where like a dude sitting behind them just shouts, "Shut the fuck up!"
Nice.
And like we didn't know like what was happening, but then management had to escort them out.
Of course. What did you get a glimpse of how old these people were? Because I can guess they were probably about 15.
No, yeah, they were definitely like teenagers. But yeah, I've never heard A, porn in a movie theater, but B, someone just be so fed up that they just yelled, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah. Well, this year has been a first for movie theater experiences for all of us.
Yeah.
I had a big one last year, but
what was last year?
It wasn't big. It was when I went to watch the Batman. Like literally 10 minutes into the movie, I looked over to the right, and this guy's just like snoring for the entire 3 hours of the movie.
Oh,
that happened when I saw Killers of the Flower Moon too.
I'm like, even all the loud Batmobile scenes, like just nope, he just snores right through it. I'm like, what the?
That's hilarious. Yeah, it was like that dude when Em and I went and saw Oppenheimer. That was like 2 seats down from us, and movie went on, and he was just the entire time, just out,
just honk shoeing.
Yeah. Oh man, don't go to the theaters if you're gonna fall asleep.
Listen,
it's a waste of money.
I will say though, they make the theaters a bit too comfy. Like they get the heat going now. Reclining seat. I wasn't gonna sleep, but
but if you could have,
but if there wasn't a movie playing, I could have passed out easy.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to our 30 pods of movies. This week, we've got the movie that changed you the most. It's kind of an introspective question this week. Who wants to kick us off?
I'll go.
All right.
Mine's pretty easy. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Good Will Hunting. Great look into mental health. It helps that you have phenomenal incredible performances from Robin Williams and Matt Damon, but
oh yeah,
that's a movie where even just the scene of him saying it's not your fault over and over again, it's such a good reminder. So it's just that plays in my head all the time. So Good Will Hunting for me.
I like it. For me, I've got a much different. I thought about going Good Will Hunting, but I figured someone was going to take it, so I went a different direction. I'm going to go with Spirited Away.
Nice pick.
Which is, if you're unfamiliar, it's the Hayao Miyazaki anime. I'm not going to try and describe it because it's impossible. But that movie made me feel things. And it made me re-examine a lot of how I just view things and view people, and I don't know. It just has a certain emotional impact that really stuck with me.
All right, my pick is not really the same as your two. This movie just started my childhood and is continued to throughout my adulthood. I had Star Wars: A New Hope.
That's a good pick.
Because
I almost went with that too.
I was about to say, Star Wars. Lord of the Rings.
It's I hate to be like that guy, but like it just did because it got me into the Star Wars, it got me into sci-fi. I still play.
Probably got you into movies in general.
Probably, yeah.
You really think it?
And then
that's how it was for me.
Yeah, I still play Star Wars games and stuff like that, and I want it. So,
I have fond memories of going over to Sam's house when we were much younger and playing Star Wars in the yard, where we were just we would just had the little lightsabers and we would beat up on invisible battle droids.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, I did the same with one of my friends growing up. Even though I had never seen the movies, he just had the lightsabers. I was like, cool.
Yeah, this is cool.
I'll play with this.
Yeah.
So next time we all are together, we can
we can play with lightsabers.
No,
which has a different meaning when you're 25.
Yes.
Oh man. All right. Well, Connor, you want to do a movie grid?
Of course I do. Let me pull it up. Our movie grid for today, November the 26th. We've got our columns, one-word title, released from 2000 to 2023, and dramas. Our rows are Mads Mikkelsen, Mahershala Ali, and J.K. Simmons.
All right. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
For the one-word title, for the release from 2000 to 2023. I want to do for J.K. Simmons. I want to do La La Land. So I have a feeling that's not going to be
High up.
a high number.
5.5.
Yeah, 5.5. Yep.
I think the easiest answer for one word and I guess drama would be Whiplash, but I'm trying to think of any other.
There's one
movie.
There's one that I saw him in recently. It was set in the snow, and I can't remember the name with J.K. Simmons. It's like an alien movie.
Alien movie.
I can't remember what it was called, and I don't want to look it up, but I know the movie that I'm trying to think of. But it might come to me. For Mahershala Ali, do we want to just do Moonlight for any of those?
Which do we
say?
think is probably
Wasn't he in Blade? Wasn't he in Blade too?
No, that was Wesley Snipes.
I thought he was in it. I thought he was in.
Well,
the
he's
first
gonna
one.
be the next Blade, but
He's gonna be in Blade.
Oh, okay. That's maybe what I'm thinking about.
Mahershala Ali. I don't even know what else he's been in.
see, Moonlight.
completely
He was in
honest.
Catching Mockingjay, I think.
Was he?
Yeah, he was in He was the guy that died. Who got blew up.
Oh, is that part 1 or part 2?
I think it's part 1.
Oh, why am I looking up Mahershala Ali?
I'm pretty sure it's part 1.
We'll come back to it.
Okay.
I'm trying to think, what else have I seen him in? Because
Yeah, I don't know.
That's it. I know he was in a lot of TV shows like House of Cards and True Detective, but I don't know about.
Didn't he have? I don't know if this counts at all, but he had like the one line in The Eternals. I don't know if he has.
It counts. It counts.
But was he
Oh,
uncredited
yeah.
in it? Because
No. He's got to be credited.
do we do it in it?
Roll with you could do that for one word title.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I'm so scared that he
roll with it. Roll with it.
Can we come back to it?
Roll. All right, we'll come back to
Okay.
it. So we have the Mahershala Ali column or row done.
Mm-hmm.
We just haven't put anything in yet. Mads Mikkelsen.
Could do The Hunt.
We could do The Hunt. I like that. And then released from 2000 to 2023, we could do Rogue One.
What was the one where he's the sniper? Is it like
I have no idea.
It's not Cold Pursuit.
That's Polar, right?
Polar.
Is that
yes.
Yeah, Polar.
I want to say it's Polar.
Okay.
Because that's when he
okay,
was like the
let's
assassin
do-
or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's like Yeah.
Is that a drama?
No, I think it's action.
Yeah, it's definitely.
But we can use that for one word
Yeah, we could use it, and then the hunt for
drama.
drama.
All right, yeah, we gotta start.
Unless you have a different drama.
All right, 15%.
Mads Mikkelsen. I know. He was in He was the villain in
Doctor Strange.
He was
Oh yeah, he was in Doctor
He
Strange.
was
He was also
the villain of Indiana Jones.
James Bond.
Yeah,
He's in Casino Royale. He was in
Casino
he was in
Royale.
Indiana Jones, the latest Indiana Jones. He was in
one of the
Fantastic Beasts. He was in
yeah.
Fantastic Beasts.
Oh my God. Yeah. I think the new Indiana Jones might be a good one for the 2000 to 2023. I don't think that's going to be high guess. Dial of Destiny.
6%.
Yeah,
Oh,
6.6.
shit, nice.
And then drama.
We want to do. I feel like. Do we want to do this? We could do the hunt, or we can do the secret Fantastic.
Fantastic Beasts. I like the hunt better.
Okay, that's probably going to be more popular, but I think it's a guaranteed. Oh, never mind.
7.7.
Nice.
Very nice. All right, now do we want to bang out Mahershala?
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Another thing you can't say when you're 25.
Let's try Eternals. For one.
Is it Eternals or The Eternals?
It's one. It's just Eternals.
It's just Eternals.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Let's go.
6.2.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right, released from 2000 to 2023. What was the other one that we had for him?
We had Moonlight and Mockingjay.
Oh, Mockingjay. So Moonlight's going to be drama.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather put that in drama.
Yeah, me too.
Which Mockingjay are we saying it is?
I think it's. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost 100% sure it's part 1.
Okay, then let's do part 1.
I'm just getting Moonlight out of the way first. Just
all right.
Moonlight.
Oh wait.
Oh, what?
Released from wasn't he Green Book?
Yes, he was in Green Book.
Yeah, let's do Green Book for 2000 to 2023.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow, I'm shocked that that's high.
Well, didn't it win an Oscar? Makes sense.
It was nominated. No, it did. It did win
Yeah.
Best Picture.
All right.
But still,
J-
I would think Moonlight would be the one that would be the most popular. All right, now J.K. Simmons, and I really want to figure out what this one was, but I can't remember the name, and it's gonna drive me insane. Oh God. Well,
What about Juno?
Juno's a good pick.
You want to do that for drama?
Or unless you have a good one-word title.
I feel like we should use it for the one-word title.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know how many other movies do. 17%.
All right. And the last one, I mean, we could just finish it out with Whiplash for the sake of time. Drama.
We can.
Oh, you have one?
We could be better.
He had to.
He's got so many. I mean, he's got so many. He's been in a lot. That's the problem.
Yeah, and I don't know which ones are drama.
Well, he does a lot of like voice acting too.
Yeah.
Obviously, now that Invincible is out, that's the one I just keep thinking about.
Yeah, same. That and Gravity Falls.
I didn't know he was in Gravity Falls.
He is in the last season.
I know he's in Palm Springs, but that's like a rom-com. I don't know if it counts as a drama. He's in Jennifer's Body too as a teacher, but that's more horror than drama.
Oh man, come on. Oh man.
Obviously, he's J. Jonah Jameson in all the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
I think we just go Whiplash. Just
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. For the sake of time.
for the sake
Whiplash.
of time, Whiplash. 38%.
38. Actually, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So the top guess
Wow.
top guesses for Mads Mikkelsen, we had The Hunt for his one word, Casino Royale for 2023, and then Another Round for drama. For Mahershala Ali, we had Moonlight was the one word, Green Book was the most popular 2023, and then drama was also Green Book. J.K. Whiplash was the most popular one word and drama, and then Spider-Man for 2023. We did pretty good. Oh wait, we were in the top 2% of players, so
Very nice.
beat that.
All right, so I've got a game for you guys.
Oh,
Speaking of games, so this is a game that I'm calling the IMDb game, or the known for game. I got the idea online, but basically the idea is that IMDb's known for category for actors and actresses is notoriously wild when it comes to picking what movies actors are known for. So I have gone through and picked 3, and I did this before the podcast. I picked 3 actors, and you're going to try and guess what they are listed as known for on IMDb. The first one, it's J.K. Simmons, and I did not know that he was on the movie grid today.
Nice.
But can you tell me what J.K. Simmons is known for on IMDb?
Whiplash.
Whiplash is on there.
Spider-Man.
You got 1 point. Spider-Man is also on there, so 2 points.
Juno.
Juno is on there, which makes it 3.
Just go back to the grid, La La Land.
Yep, and that's the 4th.
Okay,
It's so unfortunate.
Lucky us.
Yeah, I literally saw it. I was like, shit.
God damn it.
But that's just a little warm up. So you got the idea. You're gonna get, you got the 4 movies. All right. The next one we've got George Clooney. What is George Clooney known for, according to IMDb?
Oceans.
Oceans.
No, Oceans is not on there.
Damn. Batman.
Batman. Yeah.
Batman is not on there.
Oh, brother, where far art thou?
Oh, brother is not on there.
What is it? There's the one plane movie with him and Anna Kendrick that I keep getting TikToks about. Is that Carry On, Carry Out?
It is called Up in the
Up in
Air.
the Air.
And that is on there.
Nice.
I will give that to you. So you got 1.
1 of 4.
Was
give
it
us-
from Dusk Till Dawn too? Also.
From Dusk Till Dawn is on there. You got
yes,
2.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Oh, and what was his name? He Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Nope, that is not on there.
What's that one? Is he in Burn After Reading?
I don't know, but that's not on there.
What's the one that just came out last year?
Ticket to Paradise
Ticket
I was
to
gonna say-
Paradise. Yes.
is not. It's not on there.
I knew it was Paradise, but I was gonna say Fool's Paradise,
Yeah.
but that's the.
Oh,
Charlotte
he was
Day
in
movie.
Gravity too.
Gravity's not on there.
Oh my gosh.
What's the time period, like the year?
Mid 2000s to mid 2010s. I'll give you that 10-year range. It's like 05 to 2015 is within that range.
God, what was he in?
Yeah, I know.
I feel like we just listed off like all of his movies, but obviously not all of them because he's in a bunch. But
I will give you each one more guess.
He was in that fuck, what was it? So it wasn't like a theme park movie, right?
I have no idea what you're
Perfect
talking
Storm?
about.
No, Tomorrowland.
Oh, that's a good guess. Not on there.
Of course.
All right, Connor, your last guess.
is it Monuments Men?
It is not Monuments Men.
Damn it.
So you got 2 out of 4. It's not bad. It's better than I thought you were gonna do.
God damn it.
The 2 that you missed out on were The Ides of March,
I
and the other one is Michael Clayton.
Who?
would not have guessed that.
Yes,
all right.
famously.
The last one that I got for you, Connor, I did this one just for you, is Leslie Mann. What is Leslie Mann known for on IMDb?
How much time we got? All right. It's not going to be 17 again. Is it?
That is not on there.
What about This Is 40?
That is on there.
Okay. What about The Bling Ring?
That is not on there.
Change Up?
That is not on there.
Shot Shot Real Smooth.
Not on there.
Wasn't
Knocked
she in The
Up.
Other Woman?
The Other Woman is on there.
Sam.
Sam got one.
That's like one of the only Leslie Mann movies that I know.
What about Funny People?
Funny People is not on there.
So we got 2 of them.
You got 2 out of 4.
Did you do Knocked Up yet?
No, we did not do Knocked Up yet. Okay. But it is on there.
Oh, it is. Sweet.
Yes, it is. So you've got 3 out of 4. You're just missing 1.
What's the time period?
90s. I'll give you 90s.
90s. Is it The Cable Guy?
It is not The Cable Guy.
Bottle Rocket.
It is not Bottle Rocket.
We're running out of the Leslie Mann movies I've seen. The 90s.
I'll give you one more guess. Sam, do you even want to try and take another guess?
I don't know whether the movies that she's been in, so.
Hey, you went 1 for 1 with Leslie Mann, I will say.
Yeah, good for you, man.
He pulled 1. It was like, I know this one.
Okay, my last guess is Big Daddy.
It is not Big Daddy. The answer we were looking for was George of the Jungle.
Oh my god, yeah, with Brendan Fraser. God damn it.
With Brendan Fraser.
Damn it.
So that's the IMDb movie game. Hopefully we'll play it again. Maybe next episode we'll do another iteration of it because I like that a lot. But now it's time to go to our main course for this podcast episode. We're going to be reviewing Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Yay.
Connor, do you want to bring us through the plot of this movie? Do you have that ready to go?
I can make it up.
All right.
All right. So basically, A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving follows Charlie Brown. He's going to go to his grandma's for Thanksgiving with his sister, except he gets a call from Peppermint Patty, who basically invites herself and a bunch of other people over to Charlie Brown's for Thanksgiving, which he is not prepared for. So he and Snoopy have to come up with a dinner for everyone real fast.
And Woodstock, don't forget Woodstock.
And Woodstock, sorry, Woodstock. Very important. And throughout we have themes of forgiveness, the first Thanksgiving, and other things. I was not prepared for this, to be honest.
No, basically they
It's
have
a 25-minute movie.
So
I mean, you did a pretty good job of it. That's basically the extent of it.
Then they
So
go
it's
to
not-
Charlie Brown's grandma's for
yeah, so they go
Thanksgiving.
to and then that's at the end. So basically, all Charlie Brown knows how to make, he said, is toast. And one other thing I forgot, but so that's what they make for Thanksgiving dinner.
Mm-hmm.
They make a bunch of toast, jelly beans, pretzel sticks,
Popcorn.
and popcorn. And I think it was Peppermint Patty that wasn't too happy about.
No, she made Snoopy feel so bad. I would have
yeah.
fought her.
Yeah.
Fought
Yeah.
that child.
But then again, that's where the first theme, forgiveness, comes into play, and she ends up forgiving him, and so.
Well, and I think you're mentioning something that I want to touch on too, that I had written down is like, this thing's only like 25 minutes long, but it did a really good job of like teaching the meanings of Thanksgiving.
being
in like a story that I actually cared about.
Yeah.
Well, they were at dinner. Linus, the kid with the blue blanket, he basically talked about like
The first
when the pilgrims came over and stuff like that. So there was an extra movie, and I say movie, it's another 25-minute short of like the Puritan, I think it was the Pilgrims, and like Charlie Brown and his group were like on the Mayflower sailing over.
Interesting.
So
interesting. This sounds like fun. May have to watch that after this.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I will say the voice acting I don't know if it's just in this special or in all of the Charlie Brown specials, but it's not great, guys. It's really pretty bad.
It's the 70s.
I was gonna say,
it's true.
Yeah.
It's just like, it was literally like, oh, brother, what am I going to do about this Thanksgiving?
Well, it's made for children. You kind of you can't
It
really
is.
play up on like what's it called? You're talking to an audience that needs it spelled out. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I will say though, whoever voiced Peppermint Patty kind of went off.
Hey
It's
Chuck.
like, hey Chuck.
Hey,
Hey Chuck.
Chuck.
hey, Chuck.
Hey Chuck. We coming for Thanksgiving, Chuck.
Hey Chuck, you don't mind if we come over Thanksgiving, Chuck? Hey Chuck, I talked to Marcy, and Marcy said she wants to come, Chuck.
So that reminds me. My old high school baseball coach, rest in peace. His name was Chuck, and anytime like we talked about him, like in the locker room, we'd be like, "Hey Chuck, hey, we're gonna do a hit and run today, Chuck." So I see now where we got
Nice.
that.
Nice.
But yeah, I just love that. It'd be like, "Hey Chuck, we're coming to Thanksgiving." I don't know. Hey Chuck, I actually invited 5 more people. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know about
Hey
that.
Chuck, I hope you don't mind. He's just sitting there like, I'm not gonna be here.
It's like, hey Chuck. Also, I love you.
Yeah. I know we got this thing going, Chuck, and we got to make sure we don't go too far, but hey, I'm in love. So, I mean, Chuck,
Hey Chuck.
stop flirting with me, Chuck.
Hey Chuck, you
He's
invite
not
me for
invited.
dinner? Yeah. This is a date, Chuck.
Yeah. I got to say, I've not seen many Charlie Brown specials, and I had no idea about Peppermint Patty. It took me almost 3/4 of the episode to figure out that Peppermint Patty was actually female.
Yeah, she's like I was reading up on
She's
it.
a tomboy.
She's a tomboy.
She's a tomboy.
And I guess she's like star athlete, like baseball
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
Yeah. It also didn't help that like whoever voiced Peppermint Patty was a dude. So I was like,
Yeah.
I think the only other Peanuts movie I really remember is Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, where they like just go abroad, and I know she's in there
Yep.
too. Maybe I'll look up the timeline. Maybe this one came first, which set up the. Actually, no, it didn't. This one came out second. So, yeah, I'm sure one of these set up their romance, the real steamy.
Yeah, oh, for sure. I think there is a special called You're in Love, Charlie Brown. Yeah, there's a TV special called You're in Love, Charlie Brown, and it deals with that.
Listen, we got tons of holidays. We can, for each holiday.
Yeah, we could do that
We're going to review the Charlie Brown special for that.
So, also, I just want to mention, too, I wish that Lucy was in this episode more. Mm-hmm. I think she's my favorite of the Peanuts, and she just was in it for, like, that first scene, and then that was it. I was like, come on! Where is she?
We want more.
I want more.
Nah, it never
And then
gets
they,
old.
yeah. Well, you forgot that you had to start off with the most iconic every Charlie Brown with Charlie trying to kick the football.
Yeah. Yeah.
He still doesn't get it.
You'll never get
I blame him though. He walks back like a country mile before he goes to kick it.
Yeah.
If he just followed NFL protocol and just took like 5 steps back, 3 steps over, all I'm saying is I think he could kick it. Instead, no, he's like,
he literally is like, he's walking backwards to go kick it. He's like, man, she said she's not gonna take it off, take it away. I might get it this time. I'm gonna kick it to the moon. I'm gonna get it. And he's just walking. And if I was Lucy, I'd be looking at like,
who this kid talking to?
Where you going?
Just kick it. Like where?
Oh,
it's so
man.
funny. Like where are you even kicking it to? Because
yeah,
it's just like an open field. Because if that's the case, yeah, you don't need all this like.
Oh, there's extra room.
Yeah, if he's trying to kick it over like a house, that's another thing. Maybe you do need a bit more power on it.
Yeah,
I did like that too. He was just like, she's gonna pull this back, and I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm gonna land straight on my back, and I'm gonna kill myself. I'm like, oh, jeez.
I was like,
Jeez,
hey,
Charlie.
Chuck, I get you. Hey, Chuck, I get you.
hey, Chuck, hey, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck, it's not that serious, Chuck.
Pepper and Patty's like, hey, Chuck, you're gonna kill yourself, Chuck. Don't do it, Chuck.
You know what if that's how he answered the phone? It's like, hey, Chuck, we're coming over for Thanksgiving. He's like, don't bother, I'm killing myself.
He's like, hi. He's got the tie over the ceiling fan, like that Family Guy episode.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, oh, this is a great gift. Oh, oh man. Oh, I don't even know how to follow that.
But Snoopy.
we gotta. I was gonna say we have to talk about the stars of the show. Is Snoopy and Woodchuck at Woodstock?
Woodchuck.
Woodchuck.
Got freaking Chuck in my head.
Snoopy and Woodchuck. My god.
Snoopy and Woodstock. Look at
Connor's got a Snoopy doll that he's showing off to the camera right now.
I got puffer coat Snoopy.
Puffer coat Snoopy.
I meant to grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They what's his name? Snoopy and Woodstock. They jived everybody. And at the end of the movie, they go into their doghouse, and they pull out a full freaking turkey.
Full pumpkin
Yeah,
pie.
he pulls out a full Thanksgiving meal, pumpkin
What
pie.
do you want me
Yeah.
to do? I'm just a dog. I can make toast and I can make popcorn. And then once they're gone, it's like, all right, now we eat.
Yeah. It's funny. I have written in my notes. It says Snoopy is awesome and really carries the episode, but for whatever reason, carries is like CARRIE''. So it's like the movie Carrie. Man, Snoopy really carried this episode.
Just lights everyone on fire.
Oh man.
Yeah, he didn't have to fight the Red Baron this special too. So
That's probably
but he did fucking
That's
throw
probably-
hands with a chair.
Snoopy is about. Snoopy stands on business.
Well, that's probably my favorite part of the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown is when he's just like
you know like the meme where it's like SpongeBob just in like the like SCP cave. And it's like Charlie Brown's plot. Oh no, I got another rock, and then it's it's Snoopy's just like the piece.
I'm gonna kill the Red Baron.
I came back to a home that doesn't feel like a home anymore.
Oh my god. Yeah, Charlie Brown's dealing with rocks and Snoopy's dealing with PTSD.
It's like Woodstock sleeps next to me, but I don't recognize his face anymore. It's like, oh my god.
It's like, dude, this is a kid special.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I enjoyed this movie not as much as the Great Pumpkin. I think I really enjoyed Great Pumpkin a little bit more. I'll have to watch the Christmas one again to see how much I like it, but I've heard that one. If I remember correctly, that one's really good too.
It's definitely super iconic
I mean,
with like the tree, the little pathetic tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this one. There were some sections of it that just carried out to like they definitely needed to like fill for time. Like the fight with the chair was long. It was like I was just like, all right, let's wrap this up and move to the next part here.
Yeah, I did look down at one point. I'm like, oh, it's still going? He's fighting again?
Yeah, he's still fighting the chair, and then also like the ping pong where he's playing ping pong with himself, but it goes on for like 2 beats too long. And then the final scene where he's dishing out his Thanksgiving dinner, and it's like, all right, I'm just watching these guys chow down on Thanksgiving dinner. Like, I'm good. Let's move on.
I did feel so bad once Pepper and Patty was like, what the hell is this? Like just
she was pissed.
And Snoopy's just sitting next to her. It's like, oh, come on, you like guys his head in his chef's hat. I was like, oh, say you're sorry right.
Thrown hands
say
right
sorry
there.
right now.
Hey, let me tell you, Snoopy banged out those pieces of toast. Just toaster and then just buttering the shit out of them.
Huge fire hazard, having like 15 toasters all running at once.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And some of those toasters too, you could tell they were like old school technology toasters, like the triangle ones. It's like, what even is that?
Yeah.
That's a fire waiting to happen.
And then the banger of the episode, Little Birdie by Vince Guaraldi. That's the song that was playing.
Was that the one that was playing while he was fighting the ping pong or fighting the chair?
Yeah.
Like they were getting all set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I also like the as they were singing over the river and through the woods, and Charlie Brown's like, actually, my grandma lives in a condominium. This would be great if she actually lived in a house, but she doesn't.
Charlie Brown is the kid that like that tags along because like he's the host for everything.
He's got the cool house,
but you don't actually like him.
Yeah, he's got the cool house, but he's like the kid who like you'll make like a joke and he's just like, but that doesn't make sense. Like,
I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck, why don't you shut up, Chuck?
Hey, Chuck, I'm gonna slap you across the face.
Hey,
Chuck.
let me get to the punchline, Chuck.
Quit being a jamoke.
One thing I want to bring up is throughout all these Charlie Brown Peanuts movies, where is his parents?
Child abuse.
You know, that's true.
Like, were they driving the car, or was that one of the kids? Was that Lucy?
Oh, maybe it was Lucy. Maybe she was just off screen. No, it's a good point. I was thinking too, is like, where's fucking parents? Like, his parents are just like, yeah, you're gonna have people over before we go to Thanksgiving dinner at your grandmother's. I don't care. Do it.
Yeah, but it's not even like, because they're not even there.
Here, use all our toast. I wasn't planning to make toast tomorrow.
They're not even there for Thanksgiving with their children.
Yeah.
It's like, man. Sometimes Charlie Brown just has bad vibes.
Maybe Charlie Brown is that. Maybe Charlie Brown is that friend that doesn't have any parents, and so everyone feels bad for him. They like tag along with him
and still give him.
Like, oh man, well, Charlie, he's got nothing, man.
Yeah,
he's just got this house.
He's got the cool house. He's got the big yard. He's got a cool dog. We'll go over there, but like we're not gonna stay there.
It's like when the teacher is like, guys, we have a new student. Mm-hmm. Everyone be friends with Chuck.
Actually, it's like, Charlie.
Actually, my name's Charlie Brown.
Shut up, Chuck.
And everyone in the class is just like, oh God.
No, this is Charlie Brown. The teacher would sound like
Chuck. Wah 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 Chuck. Wah wah wah
wah. Anyways, let's get back to the actual special. I want to go down the line of us three here. Our favorite parts of this little special. I'll start. My favorite part is the garage door.
I was gonna say that. It was so cute. He just like pop up like a different way every time.
Yes, it just. All right, I gotta go down now, but now I'm hanging off. I gotta go back up, and now I gotta go down.
He just points and like
it's like help. One of these days, I just want Snoopy to just be like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?"
Like the Family Guy episode of just like, no, like now there's a real adult here.
Yeah, that was my favorite part.
Yeah, I would say that was my favorite too. But outside of that, I like the very end when like Snoopy and Woodstock.
Wishbone.
Well, no, it's when they break the wishbone, and I did it again. Wishbone goes flying. Woodstock goes flying back with a larger piece where he's just like, yeah, I did it. Even though he's about to just
so far,
he's gonna go like through a tree.
Yeah. So far today, we've called Woodstock Woodchuck and Wishbone.
Poor guy.
Oh my God. Sam, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part is Probably either. No, my favorite part is when they're getting the dinner ready, and then Woodstock is
Woodchuck. Hey, Woodchuck!
He's
Hey,
buttering the
and
toast.
Woodchuck.
He's buttering the toast and stuff, and he puts Snoopy's ear in the toaster. And
Yeah,
he just
that was
starts
a good
buttering the ear.
Yeah, and Snoopy's just looking at him like,
He's like,
what are you doing? Oh, man. Well, I think, unless you guys have anything else, I think it's time to get to our ratings for Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Connor, why don't you start us off? What is your rating for this little short film?
I gave it 4 stars out of 5. Really liked it. Not my favorite of their holiday specials, but still very good. I like the themes that they presented. I thought as an adult it's kind of funny the way we were talking about certain aspects of it. But it's quick, easy to digest. It's good. 4 out of 5.
Yeah. All right. Sam, what about you?
I also gave it a 4 out of 5. Again, not my favorite out of the holiday specials. But good themes. It's a must watch every year just to get back. It's 25 minutes, so I can find time for that.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I'm always a big fan of the older animated movies, especially Charlie Brown, and yeah.
All right, and I'm giving it a 3.5. I was a little bit lower on it than you guys. Although I will say my initial rating was a 3,
Come
but
on,
the more that
Chuck.
we've talked about
Hey,
it today,
Chuck.
it's actually
Come on, Chuck.
hey, Chuck. But no, I mean, I still liked it. It's very charming, and it definitely worked its magic on me. It's just some of the sections were definitely a little too long, and the voice acting was really, really bad at some points.
I love that you're like thinking about this like it's an actual movie. It's like,
I mean, I got
listen,
it,
the
though.
3-act structure doesn't work here.
I actually really liked the story, though. It was simple, and it felt like an issue that kids would deal with. If it wasn't like this overly complicated thing, like it actually felt like, oh, this is like a kid's problem, which relates to children, the target audience.
A bunch of 24, 25-year-olds.
Yeah, right. No, but I really liked it. It was cute. I just was a little bit less on it than you guys were. But that gives us an average rating. Hold on. It gives us an average rating of it's a 3.833333 repeating.
Cool.
Lovely.
Which is, I know exactly how we wanted it to go. But yeah, no. I think we're gonna do more of these going forward. Maybe like every holiday we'll do another Charlie Brown special.
There you go.
But as far as movie reviews go, we definitely want to do more of these. So be on the lookout for that. But if you like this episode, leave a comment, rating, subscribe on your favorite podcast platform, and share it with your friends. All that stuff, it helps us out, means a lot to us. We work hard on this show, so any support is greatly appreciated. You can follow us online on pretty much every social media. It's usually at the Filmbox Pod or the Filmbox Podcast. They're all linked in the description here on the show notes. Also, check out our website, pressplaymag.com, for movie reviews, sports news, video game content, all kinds of fun stuff that we're posting on a pretty regular basis. And also, I want to thank Josh Woodward for our awesome theme music, per usual, and our Letterboxd account. So I know every episode we talk about what we've been watching. If you want to follow along during the week before we record and release our episodes every week, what we've been watching, you can certainly do that on our Letterboxd accounts. Those are all linked in the show notes below. And without further ado, this has been the Filmbox Podcast, and we will see you next time.
Goodbye, Chuck.
See ya, Chuck.
Don't bother to Facebook message or call.